Hello everyone, welcome to Fiaura. So as many of you know, first half of the video, well, for those who are new, the first half of the World of Tanks videos are often a warm-up match. This is just, you know, a really good match, kind of shows off another vehicle, kind of have some fun. And most of the time it actually is a subscriber. But in this case it's me, because the main event is Claus. You can access the main event just by clicking the annotation if you want to skip the warm-up. But in the meantime, I am in my Crusader on Ensk, and I am about to go show you guys how to tag up in a city. Assuming my Crusader wishes to shoot straight with this little 6-pound pea shooter. Oh, gotcha! Now they know I'm here. They are receiving rounds from inside here, but they can't see me. The Crusader is a light tank. It is the highest tier light tank that does not get scout matchmaking, which also means it has a very good camouflage rating and retains its camouflage on the move. And now I am sitting here just having at this T-34, who is apparently clueless as to what's actually shooting him. And now I'm shooting at these guys. Hello, heavy tanks. How are you? You having a good time? I'm having a good time. And it's a pea shooter, yes, but if you guys are looking, I'm shooting every 1.7 seconds. This thing has an insane rate of fire, and it has 100 penetration on it. There is almost... I don't think there is a vehicle in the game that fires faster than the Crusader. Even the Churchill 3 heavy tank using the same gun still has just over a 2-second reload time. And trick shot! And got him! That's how you kill Churchills, by the way. You shoot them in the front of the turret. Now this Stug is flinging 105mm heat. I'm not even kidding. So I'm going to drive around him and get behind. Yeah, and he's just flinging 105mm gold shells in a tier 5 match. Hey, 105mm gold shells don't make up for skill. Hate to break it to you. I've done my job. I've done a substantial amount of damage. Blown up quite a few... Well, blew up 2 tanks. And kind of surprised at the sheer amount of damage that this Crusader's pumped out so far. You guys are going to be surprised too at just how much damage the Crusader managed to do before the end of this match. Also, for those who don't know, the round on this thing is a stupidly extreme velocity. Come on. Well, I guess I'm not getting the kill. Now, I do get a little overeager. I forget I only have 75 hit points left. And I'm going to pay for that, by the way. And that's kind of how you play Ensk. If nobody's on that railroad track, you can really get beside tanks and cause a lot of destruction and havoc. Actually, I'm not going to pay for it. But yeah, little Crusader. Little Crusader. But let's move on. Let's move on to the main event, the Leopard PTA. Something that hasn't been featured yet, by the way. So, we have Claus. Now, Claus is also doing one of me. He just told me earlier today that he was preparing the video. So this is our collab exchange. I've been doing several of these recently, and it has been helping both my channel and the channels of people who I do them with. So what we have here is the Leopard PTA. Very, very, very awesome gun. Absolute crap basket for armor. And extremely mobile and very stealthy. It also comes with 410 view range. Yes, it's one of very few select vehicles that get more than 400 meters of view range. It is annoying to me, however, I will admit that Wargaming has kind of homogenized the tier 10 view range. But Claus is going to take advantage of that view range. Up, he's spotted. He knows he's spotted. He gets a quick shot off and dives down before all of those big bad guns can turn over him and say hello. The Spick! You little bastardo! You spotted... Oh! And a very unfortunate start of this match, getting slapped by artillery. Now, Claus, interestingly enough, carries no fire extinguisher. I have found that this can be the end of you. You're in a German tank, and you didn't bring a fire extinguisher. I mean, to me, as far as wargaming is concerned, German tanks are made of fuel tanks, engines, and ammo racks, and that's the entirety of the tank. And the Leopard PTA is apparently really made of ammo rack, because just like the Leopard, just about every game you get shot in, you're going to find yourself ammo racked. Claus is looking for a safe shot. What do I mean by a safe shot? A safe shot is the ability to creep up on your opponent, fire before you're seen, and get out of the way of potential return fire before they can react to turn their turrets to shoot at you. That is a safe shot. Then he notices this Spick is charging. He auto-aims, and the Leopard's gun velocity is extremely fast. So if that Spick is not moving at top speed, auto-aim will do it. Oh. But just a hair off, and the Spick is missed. And now his artillery suffers a hit, and so does the Jagdpanzer, but Jagdzilla takes care of the Spick. I really wonder how Jagdzilla took care of the Spick at that range, by the way. Did the Spick really mess up and drive in front of Jagdzilla's gun? Not quite sure what that mouse is doing. He might have gone AFK on us. Or he might have disconnected. But he's just driving. And then he stops. I think he's AFK. I'm 95% sure he is disconnected and is now AFK. Now, that building you can destroy, but your round doesn't pass through, Claus. Sorry. Notice how the Leopard PTA's, by the way, gun depression goes up. As in, you get less gun depression off the rear of the tank. It's apparently a balance mechanic for the game to make the Leopards have less gun depression off the rear. Which I find stupid. A lot of us find it stupid. Nevertheless, the mouse is toast. And we are driving over to the Magical Forest. Now, to me, on this map, Magical Forest is where it's at. You win the forest, you win the game. And oh my god, that was like trying to flip the tank there, Claus. Did I mention the Leopard's mobile? Did I mention it can go airborne? Did I mention I've jumped on people with this tank? Yeah. It's that crazy sometimes. Okay, Claus, you better be careful. This thing has no armor at all, and you are point blank. I don't know if they're going to have their turrets turned towards you expecting you or what, but you better be careful. Oh, nobody's looking. Unfortunately, that round went a little low. You did track him and allow the Jagdzilla to kill him. And the T-30 is completely unaware of you, even after you shot him. Nice spotting damage, Claus. But seriously, T-30, why weren't you turning your turret towards the Leopard, the one who shot you? There is a waffle over here somewhere. Waffly waffle. And there's still one enemy artillery in addition to the IS-4 that is right there. Who still is just now realizing, oh, there's a medium tank in here. I wish that I could get this kind of luck. And an exchange of fire goes nowhere. Now here's the defect with the PTA. That IS-4 has the same reload he does. So he's not going to get a shot off before the IS-4. They have the exact same reload. The PTA is just over 10 seconds. The IS-4 is just under. Holy artillery bells! Did the Tier 8 already just do 2,000 damage? Klaus's entire experience pool this match is spotting for artillery. Which is something the Leopard PTA is good at. I mean, if you've got Artie who's on the ball, use him. because this thing will outspot everybody. HE round to the waffle and dive off the edge. And luckily block the shot with the one place, the gun mantle, that will actually stop the round. And another HE round to the waffly waffle puts him down to a 7 hit points. At this point, I think the waffle's actually out of ammunition, and the E100 finishes it off. So, that was entertaining. Nice job, Klaus, especially with all the spotting damage. Let's go have a look at the final stats of these two matches, and then I'll talk to you guys about Klaus's channel. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so for the Crusader match, I scored Confederate and a high caliber. I have a 70 damage average damage gun. High caliber. Okay. Beat the living crap out of that T-34. And most of these tanks I got at least 2 shots on, if not, you know, just 1 freebie. Because this thing just beats on people religiously. 1,500 damage, 2 kills in its own tier. And then when it gets higher tier matches, it still beats on you because of this 1.78 second reload. That's all I'm going to say. 30 shots fired in 3.5 minutes. People really underestimate this thing, and then when it starts pounding on you, you realize that actually hurts. 30,000 credits, nothing but standard ammunition, and the tank is dirt cheap to fix. If you can't afford a premium tank, this is a decent vehicle to earn you some credits in. Also got my first class badge. Now Klaus got his ace tanker and his Confederate, doing a total of 3,465 damage, just short of that Lorraine's Miracle IS-4 shot, by the way. But here's the kicker. 4,400 spotting damage. Klaus, here's your binoculars. Go find them. Because that's what you did this entire match. He's over there, he's over there, he's over there. Yay! That's pretty much all he did. The one shot he did block was a shot to the gun mantle from the waffle, which actually has enough armor to kind of stop some shells sometimes, but the gun mantle is small and unreliable, so he got very lucky. This is a ×3. He does walk out of here with just under 6,000 experience points towards his Leopard 1, and pulls out 45,000 credits. Again, all standard ammunition. You really don't need premium rounds with the Leopard gun. It is supremely accurate. I showed you guys this on Sunday. It will hit its target. It will do the damage. You just have to make it hit. In the meantime, so here is Klaus's channel. The annotation's been up for most of the video. Go check him out. He does a really funny and hilarious voice that is a bit... The novelty might wear off on you. And he does have kind of a charm to him, but it's up to you if you like him or not. I mean, it's just like me. There are a lot of people who like us, and there are some people who hate us. We can be very polarizing when it comes to our videos. He also, you know, is like me in the fact he speaks what he thinks and doesn't care. So that's my idea of Klaus. He is supposed to be putting up my T21 video today, which is his end of the collab. In the meantime, though, if you guys did enjoy, I would appreciate you hitting the like button and sharing this video. Get the word up about me and Klaus's channel, or Klaus and I's channel. Whichever one you want to use. Proper English or not, I may or may not care. And if you have a second, go look at these other videos by me. I mean, that's what you're here for. You're here to watch YouTube videos. Maybe you'll learn something. There is Sunday's video from the Leopard, and there is Bobo Gamer's collab right there as well. So go have a look. See what you think. In the meantime, I believe that is everything, guys and girls, and those of unspecified gender. I hope you have enjoyed. And if you have an extra $1, why not put it on the patronage page? The more stuff that goes on the patronage page, the more I can do for the channel and the less I have to do for other stuff. In the meantime, this is Fiaura officially signing out for right now. And on a final note, we did raise $63 for charity on live stream today. Hopefully, in 2 weeks when I do the next charity live stream, we can raise even more. Thank you guys. You're awesome. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Let's deal with the Super Pershing. Patton versus Super P. Both of them have the same gun. Super P fail. Well, overwhelmed by heavy tanks. If you want to get technical about it. Not sticking out there. That's a good idea. And her T-49 is racing off somewhere. I'm not even sure where. But it's actually a T-28 prototype on the cap. Centuria 1 executes. 57 is now pushing as well. I don't know what he was thinking here. But it's not going to work out for you. Now, Ether gets very, very lucky here. Watch his health. Watch his health. 540 average damage. The IS-7 rolls 518. Leaves him on 27 hit points. That's going to be crucial. Because keeping Ether alive right now is going to help us out immensely. And we just start beating on this poor IS-7. Executed.